welcome again. I am Jan Jorgensen. I am with the SOAR organization, Sounding Our Authentic Resonance, and we are gathering on August 12th and August 26th to help women meet other women who are offering resources and tools and support, not just during the pandemic, but for moving us all forward into, frankly, a better world, which it could use some help right now. So this lovely young sparkly woman reached out to me, and her name is Kristi Sullivan. Hello, Kristi.
Hi there. How are you?
Excellent. I'm here in Olympia, Washington. Where are you located, Kristi?
I live in West Hartford, Connecticut, clear across the U.S. on the other side.
Goodness, here we are. You know, that's one of the beauties, the nuggets, silver linings of the pandemic, is that we truly are reaching out. And with Zoom, we're borderless.
Global for sure.
So you reached out to me because you could see some of the topics and the speakers that we have. You're a friend of Linda Albright's, the New World Model. And your topic and your focus is so important because we women stepping out as leaders have given so much of ourselves, and sometimes we've forgotten to care for ourselves. So when I read what you were bringing to the world, it was so simple and so important. Wellness, yoga and meditation, and human design. So if I were to come to you as a potential client, because women all around the world will meet you in this SOAR event, each person will have a chance to introduce their offering to the women's group. And so if I were to come to you as a 66-year-old light worker, how would you work with me? What could you offer me, especially during the Zoom time, not in person?
Yeah, sure. And what's interesting is my business really is now online since this pandemic, but I'm here and I'm on a mission to help women give themselves permission to do self-care, and not just the kind of eating healthy or exercise, but even deeper spiritual self-care, and to curate daily rituals and make it more of a necessity than the reward that we sometimes think of self-care. It's like putting the oxygen mask on first. And I know myself being a light worker that you have a natural tendency to put others first, to want to be of service to people. And really, we need to make sure that we are fulfilled, our energy is strong so that we can be there for others. So I work with all sorts of women, all ages, and of course, you know, the wise ones who are so busy and doing good work. I work with them to support them and provide them with resources and tools and connections like you and Linda Albright to know that we all just need to be in this community together and to do our self-care work.
So do you offer coaching, and these modalities are a part of your coaching practice, or do you have a yoga once a week people can come to? What does it look like in a practical sense?
Sure. So I actually started a few months ago offering my yoga classes online. I've been teaching yoga for about 18 years in a gym or yoga studio in person. But once COVID hit, I had a request, can you put some of these classes online? And so I did. Twice a week, I do a nice half-hour morning yoga practice. And I started to create what's called a membership platform for those geared towards women, for those who want some extra support. And through that platform, it's a monthly fee that's pretty nominal for you to receive those yoga classes and to then have a chance once a week to connect with other like-minded women to talk about your self-care. So it's a little bit of group coaching in a sense, or group support. And then also a once a month session with me to create a self-care plan. And everybody's plan is customized to them, to their energy type, to their lifestyle. And so they can work with me. And I have a Facebook group called Kristi's Self-Care Tribe that's open to anyone, but I also have a VIP group for this membership. And then I also, as a third offering, provide human design readings, and that's more on a one-on-one basis.
Listen, I want to commend you because you are a model of what I've talked about for years in SOAR. You've created a circle. You've just stepped up, you're sparkling, and you're saying, I'm offering this. And it's interesting that the pandemic has allowed this to happen more powerfully, that you can connect people to their physical health through the yoga and emotional health. People are stuck in their little compartments, but we can circle up on Zoom. So emotional health, and then you're taking them a little further on their path by your personal coaching support. And we absolutely need each other in that activation and support. Now, I myself, my life completely changed the minute I found out I was a projector. The human design system, for those of you that don't know, allows you to understand your operational system in the world, how you use energy, how people come to you, the very best way to market and present yourself. And it calmed so many fears of failure, and it helped me establish my, what's the word? It's an approach,
your strategy.
That's
is
it.
What we call it.
I got my strategy as a projector, and everything turned around and made sense. So you offer people a human design reading so they can get their personal operating system?
Yes. As you know, this system has been around, the teachings, and there's a lot available on the internet and a lot of great teachers. And you can have your chart created very easily on the internet, but it's a complex system to dive into easily. So I call it the rabbit hole. So I help people look at their chart and help them understand what it's showing, a little bit like an astrology chart in a way. But in this sense, like you said, it's your energetic blueprint. It's how you're programmed. And then it shows how you're actually conditioned through life to, maybe you think you need to be spending all your energy working 8 hours, 12 hours a day. And like you as a projector, you come to find out that you really need your downtime so that you don't burn out. And there's a lot of information in this blueprint that helps you to start making decisions in a different way or operate in a different way. A lot of ahas for people. And I just help them interpret that chart and then give them support if they want to start applying that to their choices, and even in their business as well as their life choices.
It's a very, very powerful tool. So Kristi, to have this depth of wisdom and to be a coach of awakening women, I imagine your life has had various challenges and educations. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I said I've taught yoga for many years, and I think of yoga, although I had a foundation of spirituality, I think growing up, I think of yoga as really that time, that period where my mind opened up to the mind, body, and spirit connection. It was very profound for me. And then I'm going to jump ahead that in the last few years, I've had some life challenges. And I actually talk about this in a new book that I am one of the co-authors of. And I'll show it in a minute. And those challenges really helped me to see how self-care was so important for me. So the book is called The Ultimate Guide to Self-Healing. And again, it's a beautiful cover. And there's 25 of us. This is volume 2. So the publisher actually put the first volume out early on when COVID hit. She had this idea, she birthed this idea, and then there was such a great response for it that she created volume 2. I think she's in the process of creating volume 3, but I'm one of the authors. So my chapter is on the art of self-care, and it does tell my story because I know we all can go through challenging times. Some of us right now is very challenging. And I just talk about how self-care, like I said, is a necessity. It's essential.
I think those challenges, to me, I call it honing the diamond, or using a little Windex on the facetry of our diamond that we didn't even know we had a veil there. And so many women are going through challenges that it's important to share that as well. So I look forward to you coming and being part of our SOAR gatherings, August 12th and August 26th. And you can find out how to join that at soundandlighthealingarts.com. So tell people how they can contact you and work with you, Kristi.
Sure. Thank you. My website is kristisselfcare.com, and Kristi is Kristi. And I also have a Facebook page called Kristi's Self-Care Tribe, where you can find me on Facebook. And I really do look forward to your event and connecting to the women that are going to be attending.
They're wonderful, wonderful women. And you know, we're getting more and more, even in our little Zoom boxes, that we're all in this together and that we are better together. Together we are better. And so I'm using that as our slogan. Thank you for joining me here today. My daughter is a yoga teacher, and so I'm going to show this to her so she can learn for how you have managed going online with Zoom. We're truly in service together, supporting each other. Thank you so much, Kristi.
Thank you so much too. Take care.
Take care. All right. Bye-bye. So here's the after talk. We always do these. I was going to guess you're a generator, right?
Yes.
Well, that energy from A to Z. I just said it. People like you have so much energy.
I do. I need to make sure that I'm not too busy or too giving my energy all over the place. So I've really learned, and Linda and Michael were just so great to work with. But I do have a lot of opportunities that have been coming up. So I just,
wonderful.
I consider, you know, Linda posting your event the opportunity. I said, oh, I gotta contact Jan and see what this is. And I've been doing a lot of interviews. So which is, I have a background actually in marketing and PR. So I know that the more I talk about it, that I'm also doing a speaking class online. So I'm getting all of this like great opportunity to just make sure that I can give out the message clearly.
Why all that's happening?
Say that again.
You know why all this is happening? Because you're being who you truly are, and you're saying yes. And you're sending your resonance out, and it's connecting with those that are waiting for you. So I do these little addendums because to the main interview, because it's where the real juice comes out.
Yeah, I love that.
So we're going to sign off, and thank you again, Kristi.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.